Okay, I'm going to start our presentation off with video.
Vui lên rồi. Cái rồi là khá được là gắt mới sao lại con vui rồi. Chứ vừa là gắt mới. Chứ vừa là...
And if you're not, my presentation is on a girls versus boys. Before I did my thing, our PowerPoint, I took this small survey, asking people like what are some important things in their life, and they answered school, health, relationships, safety and friends, and food, and their life. So, overview. My goal today is to try to persuade you that girls are better than boys. We will compare social performance, life expectancy, cognitive perspective, the brain, human relationships, and health. Exhibit 1, school. According to Janice Steffensen from the Vancouver Sun, female students are leaving their male peers behind at a rate that is worrying some students. When she did this survey, she was focused more on elementary school, not more so high school. The students in that school, the girls in that school grades were much higher than boys. According to Tamara Lewin from the New York Times, at colleges, women are leaving men in the dust. Department of Education statistics show that men, whatever their race or socioeconomic group, are less likely than women to get a bachelor's degree. And among those who do, fewer complete their degrees in 4 or 5 years. Men also get worse grades than women. In this survey, what happened was they noticed that women care more about getting an A or doing good, and men worry about passing. That's it. This is an IQ test. It's not much of a difference between IQ. So pink is for women and blue is for men. It's not much of a difference. This survey is just for teenagers. Life expectancy. According to ScientificAmerican.com, women have a longer life expectancy than men. In the U.S., males' life expectancy is 73 years old and women's is 80. This is suggested to be because, one, men tend to work riskier jobs such as construction, police, firefighters, suffer from greater stress and anxiety. This leads over to emotional instability. It's not that they suffer like more than women, it's just women handle it different than men. Like women are more open to talk about it and men aren't. That's our definition. Exhibit 3, cognitive. According to Stashi and Scientific Fundamentalists, girls have a greater cognitive capacity than boys when comparing at the same age. So what this is basically saying is girls mature faster than boys. So comparing a 10-year-old girl, a 12-year-old girl is like comparing it to a 10-year-old boy. This is another survey that just each trait. People ask if they expect if they expect women to be more honest than men. 50% say women are more honest than men. 20% say men are more honest than women. Intelligent is intelligent. Exhibit 4, the brain. According to the newsmedical.com, discoveries by scientists over the past 10 years have elucidated about the biological sex difference in the brain structure, chemistry, and function. According to Larry,
here? Okay.
According to Larry, these variations occur throughout the brain in regions including language, memory, emotion, vision, hearing, and navigation. The results from this study may help explain why men and women excel at different types of tasks. Okay, that's it. According to LiveScience.com, a human brain's gray matter represents information processing sensor, whereas white matter works to network these processing sensors. At the top is the gray matter, men and women compared in white matter at the bottom. In women, 84% of gray matter regions and 86% of white matter regions involved in intellectual performances were located in the frontal lobes, whereas the percentages of these regions, men frontal lobes are 45% and 0. So 84, 45, and 86 and 0. 5, human relationships. According to Amber Hensley from mastershelp.com, women tend to communicate more effectively than men, like I said, focusing on how to create social networks for a group, talking through issues, utilizing nonverbal cues such as tone, emotion, and empathy, whereas men tend to be more task-oriented, less talkative, and more isolated. Men have a more difficult time understanding emotions that are not explicitly verbalized. And that goes back to what I said in the beginning. Women are more open to talking about their feelings, and if something's wrong with them, if they're stressed out, and men kind of probably more. And that information comes from what's it up here. Exhibit 6, health. A study by Joan Christie from iBuild.co.uk says of about 14,000 Americans that men seem to be programmed to choose meaty dishes over fruits and vegetables. Women are more, they open their diets to more fruits, more vegetables, more grain, eggs, yogurts, nuts, whereas men don't. And to recap, we discussed why girls are better than boys with supporting details concerning schools and grades, life expectancy, cognitive development, the brain function, accumulations, and health. Conclusion, girls are better than boys. Any questions? No?